It's this second half to chapter 16. Humongously Hotshot the hero is just shouted down, "Don't forget the quest!" "Yes, well done, Toothless, but we're not safe yet," said Hiccup shakily, trying to find where Kamikaze had left her waistcoat, but it was difficult to see in this driving downpour. "We have to throw the Firestone into the volcano." "I think you put it somewhere over there," said Kamikaze uncertainly, pointing vaguely to the right. "Was it somewhere else? I can't quite remember. I mean, honestly, you put something down for one moment and..." No, you're right," screeched Toothless, wild with excitement. "Toothless, get the Firestone now. Toothless, be the hero for once." "No, Toothless, hang on," said Hiccup, clinging onto one of Toothless's legs. "We'll do it, Toothless, don't worry, we'll do it." But the glory of Humongously Hotshot telling him what a great hero he was went to Toothless, quite onto Toothless's head. "Hiccup, not trust Toothless, that's it, isn't it?" squeaked Toothless huffily. "Toothless, they're saved Hiccup's life, and still Hiccup want to be the big hero all by himself." "Well, Toothless a hero now, too. Ask Toothless. And Toothless can do it all on his own, just you see." Oh dear. Toothless leant down and gave Hiccup a painful little nip on the knuckle, so that Hiccup let go of his leg with a sharp cry, and Toothless spread his wings and soared through the rain, with Hiccup running after him, shouting, "No, Toothless, wait!" But Toothless didn't quite catch the last bit because he was searching the ground for the Firestone. "Look," he said, going, "Toothless, do it on his own. It's here somewhere. Aha!" The little dragon spotted the already sodden waistcoat with a gleam of gold in it, sitting in what was now mud not very far away, and he swooped up to it, claws outstretched. Crash! A great crack of lightning skewered through the black sky above, and the tremendous rumble of something. It could have been thunder, it could have been the volcano. "Gah!" shouted our Humongous, swooping down on a cringing Alvin and performing the Grimble's grapple, the piercing point, the half-turn, demi-plunge, and the deadly double act, four entirely different and immensely difficult sword plays in quick succession. "What are you doing down there? You really need to get a move on." Toothless unwrapped the Firestone from the waistcoat and took a good hold of it. He looked over his shoulder. Hiccup, Fishlegs and Kamikaze were running down the mountainside towards him through the driving rain, Hiccup still calling out, "No, Toothless, I'll do it, it'll be..." Toothless gave a defiant little snort and a toss of his head. "Toothless, do it on his own," he said, and he lifted the Firestone up to his chest, up in his claws. But the smooth golden surface of the Firestone had become slick and slimy in the driving rain. I love that picture of Toothless saying, "Toothless can do it, Toothless can do it on his own." There he is, trying to get the Firestone up, but here Toothless's sharp, pointed little claws couldn't have a grip on it. They might have done when it was dry. "It's slippery," groaned Hiccup. Hiccup, Kamikaze and Fishlegs reached the waistcoat just in time to get an excellent view of the Firestone sliding from Toothless's clutching talons and beginning to roll down the mountainside that they had so painfully, so slowly, so bravely climbed up. "Whoops!" squeaked Toothless guiltily. Sorry, what a butterclaws I am. Don't worry, don't panic. Make me get it." And he made another dive for it, getting in the way of Kamikaze, who was just trying to tackle it from the other direction. "Got it!" cried Kamikaze in a split second of time, before Toothless crashed into her face and knocked the muddy golden stone out of her fingers. "Whose side are you on?" Toothless howled Hiccup as he passed Kamikaze and Toothless sprawled in the mud and pelted after the rolling stone, now gathering speed and bouncing merrily off down the steep slope through the soaking, drenching, drowning rain, lightning crashing all around it. On and on it rolled, and with every foot that it bounced, the success of their quest was rolling further and further away from them. Up in the air, despite being mounted on a far superior dragon, Alvin the Treacherous was being thoroughly beaten in the sword fight by Humongously Hotshot the hero. Humongus had already thrust his spear into one of the exterminator's hearts, and although the creature could still fly, because it still had the other heart to keep it going, some of the fight had gone out of it. Can you blame it? Alvin was preparing to desert, for if ever a person knew how to run away when things got bleak, it was Alvin the Treacherous. Alvin looked down and he saw the golden globe rolling down the mountain with the 3 little figures and their dragon scrambling, sliding and falling after it. Alvin saw a chance to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. To Humongous' surprise, Alvin stopped the exterminator mid-charge. This is most certainly not considered good barbarian behaviour, running out on a fight, and wheeled his dragon round and swooped after the rolling, fleeing figures and the stone. The ground was flattening out a bit. Oh, hang on, I've got there's a picture of Doofus going, whoops! Oh dear. And there they are, all running after the stone. Did you see the exterminator eggs are all looking after them? Oh, the ground was flattening out a bit and the stone slowed a little before colliding with a large rock and coming to an abrupt stop. The Windwalker got to it first and looked nervously up at Hiccup, waiting for instructions. It stopped, called out Kamikaze in relief to the others as she struggled and slipped downwards. We can get it now, thought Kamikaze. We can get it now, we can get it now. 3 sets of fingers reached out for the stone. And too late, crowed Alvin, sweeping down his exterminator and reaching down with his fur-suit gloved hand. He picked up the fire stone and bore it upward, up, and up, and up, as fast as he could in triumph. You are too late. You will never stop the volcano now. Uh-oh. The volcano's going to explode. They were too late. The exterminator was swift of wing, even with a spear stuck in one of its hearts, and it soared up quicker than the white dragon could follow. The volcano gave an angry hiss and a snarl, and then a furious warning belch and a truly gigantic rumble that sent the ground trembling like waves beneath Hiccup's feet. Kamikaze yelled, "Let's get out of here! This volcano's gonna blow!" But that wasn't what truly terrified Hiccup. It was the soft voice of the Windwalker whispering his first words into Hiccup's ear. "Dessert," whispered the Windwalker. "Dessert." Oh dear, there they are. There's Alvin, taking the stone, everybody trying to stop him. Uh-oh, and chapter 17 is called Just Exactly When Is Too Late. I have to have that tomorrow.